2 weeks into filming, and we're at the Kung Fu Gardens recording studios. From the outside, a nondescript building on a main road in North Hollywood, where the recording of Courtney's album begins today, only 3 months after she came out of rehab. Courtney's friend Linda Perry, the hugely successful songwriter and producer, is at the helm. She's worked with stars like Pink, Gwen Stefani and Christina Aguilera.
I would like for, people to start understanding that this woman is incredibly talented. I mean, you can, go and say, yes, she's dramatic. Yes, has she had problems with drugs? Yes, she's had all these things, but you can't get past the fact that she is an incredibly talented, gifted artist with a lot to say, a wonderful way to say it. It's a major, major pressure, that I've been putting on myself, because it's like, who am I to think that I'm the one that's going to save the queen of rock and roll?
Nights in the studio were long, long nights. Courtney was in her element, endlessly writing and rewriting lyrics. Always ready to do take after take of the same song before she and Linda were ready to move on. On one night in particular, at 3 a.m. and with a feeling that I probably had enough footage for the night, I tried to slip away.
I'm making you stay to the bloody end. If you've got me this fucking tired on camera, you're staying in case I get it right. God damn it.
And so we stayed. And half an hour later, Courtney went to check her emails, but when she came back, her mood had suddenly darkened.
It's just very upsetting. It's very upsetting to feel like, your friendships with people are based on whether these assholes find out about your friendships or not.
Yeah.
Who are these fucking people to, get mad at me when I'm more famous than them? That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I'm a lightning rod. It happens.
Linda and the band were getting ready for another take in the next room, and as Courtney waited, she suddenly rocked forward and then rolled onto the carpet and began to fall asleep. It was an odd moment. To be honest, my first thought was whether she'd taken something and whether she was okay. I didn't really know what to do. I watched as her hand, holding a lit cigarette, slowly drifted towards the carpet.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
It did seem like Courtney was pushing herself too hard sometimes. I'd witnessed her vulnerability. Some nights she'd send me emails in the middle of the night, emails anxious about what I'd shot the day before, things that she'd said in interview, how she might come across. For nocturnal Courtney, the middle of the night was when any feelings of anxiety could really take hold.
Oh, last night I made a hysterical phone call in the middle of the night that I'm regretting so bad right now. Well, I'm not going to say who to, but I just called someone tearfully and, I called someone tearfully and was like, I miss you, and why aren't you my friend anymore? And I just woke up this morning going, I hate myself! Just fucking hate the phone.
You just let your guard down last night.
I let my guard down last night. I did.
The following night, with Courtney only 3.5 months out of rehab, I wanted to ask her about the sleeping on the carpet incident. But first, we talked about how the courts check if she's clean and sober.
How do they keep tabs on you?
Well, you have to do testing.
I'm not going to have to do testing very soon, like in a month. I won't have to do testing anymore.
Oh, for a whole year? For a year they've been testing you?
Yeah.
Since you left rehab, they test you, what, every week or so? Or?
Yeah, like once a week.
Do you take some medication? What do you take?
I take something called Abilify, and Abilify, I don't take anything narcotic. I've tried to go without it, and I find myself getting, hugely depressed. At night, I take this one called Sonata, and that's a little controversial because it's related to Ambien, and I've written nutbag letters on it.
What is it? Is that to help you sleep?
But I got to stay away from the internet when I'm on it because I get nutty on it. Like, I've written some whack job letters, man, and woken up in the morning going, oh my God.
There have been a couple of times when I've been filming where, well, one in particular sticks in my mind. We're in the studio, and I know you'd had a bad email, I think, from somebody, and it had upset you, but you seemed incredibly tired to a point where you actually fell asleep on the carpet.
Yeah, I was tired.
And
Linda actually said something to me about that. She said, if I didn't know, I'd think you were on drugs. I'd been up, and I got an email that was wretched. I took like 2 Abilify. I mean, they do make you drowsy in an accumulative way.
And I wanted to talk about it just to kind of make sure that you know that I'd seen it and I'd filmed it. I had to kind of work out, well, I wanted to talk to you about it rather than just put it in and go, oh, look, there's a mad episode. Do you know what I mean? Which you could do.
Well, I have mad episodes because I'm a bit mad.
Well, okay, so that maybe is the absolute core truth. Basically, you're not on drugs, but you are a bit mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, sure. I mean, I'm a bit mad, for sure. It's not like I see people or hear voices, but I'm a little nuts. I'm certainly obsessive.
That will be a revelation to many, though, to be honest.
That I'm obsessive.
No, that you actually, you're not on drugs. It actually, when you look like that, it's because you're a bit mad. It's not conditional on any substance.
Well, thank God, because if I wasn't a bit mad, I'd be a worthless rock star.
Next day, and Courtney pops over to see her friend, the actress and writer Carrie Fisher, one of her greatest mentors. They begin the afternoon by scanning Country Life magazine, looking at houses for sale.
Hampshire, nice.
The only drawback with Hampshire, though, as far as Courtney is concerned, is the ever-present danger of British tabloids.
I don't want to be in their tabloids anymore.
Well, then you have to act a tabloid-free life.
Yes. Exactly.
What do we have to do to not be in the tabloids?
Not go
Can't
out
do
with people
drugs.
who are tabloidy.
That's good. And we can't kiss and tell, which she's not doing.
No. Nor have I ever.
The only thing that you can't do is not get wisdom from your episodes. I mean, the scary thing, and maybe this is really indiscreet.
What about love?
Oh, I know, but after I've made as many bad choices as I have to assume that the choices are mine. I'm not a victim, and neither are you. We're choosing these people. So I have to assume that my choice thing is broken. So
That your compass is fucked.
Yeah,
Is that, because I'm coming to that conclusion that my compass is fucked.
Yeah, and if we get...
Does that make me like a professional
You're not
spinster?
mistreated. You're choosing the people that are doing this. I don't